Hi, I am making my daily YouTube video. I am in my car because from the hours of 9 to 12, people will be in my house. I live in low income, so I really can't question it, or my rent will no longer be $771 in the sunny state of California, which is very rare. So I'm okay with it. It's brand new. I never had any problem. Well, I had one problem with it, but it was quickly fixed. So until then, I am going to be in my car at the public library. I'm going to go and find a library book, check it out, and then come back here and read it until 12, or at least around that time. I think around 11, I'm probably just going to go grocery shopping though. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is that I am here making a daily YouTube video. I kind of need to get more car equipment stuff because I literally spent like the last 15 minutes trying to figure out what angle I was gonna do, and I still have to hold the damn camera anyway, so my hands are already hurting. But I do not know what to expect. I'm doing my due diligence with everything, as in I'm looking for a job, I'm taking care of the things that I have, or at least partially taking care of it. I could take a little bit better care of my car, but I try to take care of the things that I have. I am just really all over the place doing what I think is allowing. Okay, so sorry. Before you're like, girl, why are you so confused? Two things. I got bit really bad and I'm trying really hard not to scratch it. Two, I recently started watching like a video about major arcana, which are, if you're into tarot, is basically like the main cards. And one of the cards that I really like was the I believe it's called the Temperance card, where it's like you're trying to learn how to balance, like, okay, things are going good, but should I have more of this? It's kind of like an alchemy, magician type of card. And from my perspective and my intuition, is basically like you need to find a balance in your life right now that will help you throughout this next portion of your journey. And I feel like I'm definitely not there in my next portion. I'm still at the beginning stages, even though it feels like it's been forever, but it's only been like a couple days. And again, I think it's probably like barely a week, but still not even like a full week of like me trying to be consistent in doing this. And I'm in that like limbo where it's like, okay, I'm gonna do exactly what what I told myself I was gonna do. I'm gonna do it, but now I'm like, okay, like there needs to be something more, or I need to be doing something more. And then that's where I'm like, you don't really have to I told you my arm is hurting like a hold on, let's see if okay, cool. Sorry if my finger shows. Again, I have to hold it because there's nowhere in my car where it is appropriate for me to like really put it, and you will see me appropriately. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm going to obviously keep doing what I promised myself I'm doing. I'm going to post my YouTube videos, I'm going to post my TikToks, and I'm going to try to get my engagement more up and people and be more visible and more vulnerable. But I have that feeling that I should always be doing more, and sometimes I want to learn how to be content with what I'm doing right now, and how, again, I'm trying to learn how to balance everything. I'm trying to learn what more do I need, what less do I need, what do I need to participate in, and all of this stuff. And it's like, this is why I don't like making videos outside my apartment either, because people just don't understand privacy. But whatever. Like, I don't always have to be productive. I have to be content with what I'm doing right now at this very moment, because I know that if I'm content with it, then it will help me further my experience. It will help me further my journey. It will make me more enlightened in my journey, because I followed through and figured out my balance and what I need to progress. Needless to say, it still sucks. It still sucks that people are not giving me the recognition that I know that I deserve. It still sucks that I'm not really doing much, but I know for a guaranteed fact that it's all going to pay off in the long run. I just have to keep effing going and keep pushing forward. So yeah, that's the first half. This is a little bit short of a video, so I'm going to add a second part of which is like gonna be the latter of my day. I'm back and I'm actually in my apartment because excuse me. It was so hot yesterday and I was running so many errands. I was trying to hurry up and get my butt back home. And then once I got back home, I started doing other things and I just, whatever. But we're back here and I want to just piggyback off something I said. So I rewatched the video I made in my car and it was talking about having that feeling of being impatient and not having what you want, not getting the recognition that you want, knowing that you deserve it, but knowing that you also have to work for it. It's like when a little kid, like your parent tells you, like, okay, if you get good grades, this progress report, I will take you to the mall, or I will get you ice cream, or you can get this toy. Whatever the incentive is to make you do what you have to do. So you try and try and try to get these good grades, and your teacher's not giving out what's it called? Giving out the grades yet. She's taking too long to grade the test, or she had to go on vacation and so you had a substitute teacher, but like there's these delays and you know that you're trying your best, but you're like, I need these grades to be perfect, because if I get them and if they're perfect, then I get this reward. And I realize that is how our mind, and I hope that analogy makes sense, but it's true. It's like, you know that you are going to get a reward if you try your hardest, but you don't know what your hardest is because the teacher isn't giving you the results yet. They're taking their sweet time grading it, or they're doing whatever teachers do, you know. By the way, shout out to the U.S. educational system and their teachers. Not the actual educational system is boo boo caca, but the teachers. We love you. We love what you do for us. But it's true. And it's like I'm putting in the work. I'm doing, again, what I believe is going to help me progress into my next chapter. And it's like, I know I'm doing work, but like I'm waiting to get that. Okay, you were doing a good job. You were doing it, and it's like I cannot keep allowing. I need to scratch what I said last. I need to learn how to validate myself. I need to learn how to give myself that same gratitude and kindness that I think that I should be getting. And then that also piggies back to the next thing I'm saying. Because I need to show myself more kindness and grace, I don't always have to be productive. And I feel that, especially after watching that video, it's like, yes, I'm posting the videos. Yes, I'm, advertising or whatever you want to call it, trying to get my name out there and looking for jobs and applying and calling and making sure that I am being seen. And it's not ideal, but I know that it is for my greater good. It's just, jeez Louise, can I hurry up? And then another thing too, like with the temperance thing that I was talking about trying to balance what I need more. I realized that maybe I do need my medication. Maybe I do need to stabilize my mood a little bit and get on some antidepressants. So I did a psychiatrist. I went back to my old psychiatrist. I went through my insurance and everything. It only took like 2 days. I saw him earlier today. And it's like, I need to start taking, I cannot control the things around me. I cannot control people not recognizing me. I cannot control whether a job will hire me or not. I cannot control how people will perceive me, how people would think of me. That's like something, it's above me. But what I can control is my reaction, and what I can control is how I progress. And I'm going to progress with the way of trying to help me stabilize myself and build a solid foundation to ground myself in. And I think that's what I'm doing now, is I'm building a solid foundation. And the reason I believe it's so hard and why I'm so impatient is because I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable with not with myself, like I love myself and I love my body, but I'm uncomfortable with the shadow aspects of myself, the things that I don't like talking about. Like my elder sister Janice. Oh my glob. It's like the trauma doesn't end. The trauma doesn't end. But I have to not relive it, but I have to acknowledge it, and I have to understand it and treat it with love and kindness instead of neglecting it like I was neglected. Instead of gaslighting myself into thinking that I don't have them, like I was gaslighted to thinking that I don't have, like treating myself the way that the people who didn't treat me so well treat me, if that makes sense. I don't want to, well, you can say abusers if you like, whatever the word is. I'm treating myself the way that others treat me, not the way that I would treat myself. Because I know that if it was me, I'm gonna treat myself with love, kindness, and grace and respect every single time. And I used to always say this when I was younger too. But like, because when I was younger, I used to always want to leave home. Like I don't care where I'm at, as long as I'm far away from y'all, and I'm gonna stay away from y'all. And now that I'm here, wait, no, I was going somewhere with that. And when I said that, sorry, lost train of thought. I always dreamt about being far away. And because I always dreamt about being far away, that's when I guess my hyper independence really formed. Because I remember like saying to myself, like, if I had to choose myself over any of you hoes, it's gonna be me every time. I remember saying that vividly when I was younger, like a couple of times too. And it's like, I'm gonna choose me every time. And I meant that because even in this moment of impatientness, if that's even a word, or this moment of anxiety and fear, I know that as long as I move accordingly and put myself first, even if that means I have to go through those shadow stuff and that shadow work and pull the darkest, deepest dreams out of me, then that's okay. Because I'd rather all those strings lay out and create something beautiful instead of them being a tangled mess and me and my ego and my pride refusing to acknowledge it. And so, yeah, I don't know when this sabbatical for me is going to end. And quite frankly, I'm going to try to stop worrying about it. Because there were times where I wish I had moments where I had days all to myself. There were times where I wish that. I know it doesn't seem like that, especially if you watch any of my other videos, but it's true. There were times where I wish I had just this, my own space to be myself and to do what I wanted to do. And now I have it. And it's like, I'm going to enjoy this, even if it is uncomfortable, because I'd rather have short-term discomfort for long-term peace. I know this can't last forever. And I know that it won't last forever. And I know that everything is working for my good because of the love that I have and the purpose that I have. My purpose. And my purpose is something beyond me and above me, where I know that it's going to bless so many people. But I have to keep going, and I have to keep moving forward regardless. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try to find peace in this present moment and in every present moment, because quite frankly, I'm tired of like being like, oh my God, when is it gonna happen? Sorry again, if you watched earlier, I got bit up bad. I don't know what's been chewing on me, but I know I'm ate up. But it's true. Like, I'm tired of that. Oh my God, when is this gonna end? Oh my God, I just want a job, I just want this, I just want that. Like, I'm so tired of saying that. So I'm just gonna learn and force myself to enjoy. And I know you're probably like, force, but yeah, force. I need to learn that this sabbatical is for a reason. It's for me to get comfortable with every part of me. So I might as well enjoy it. I might as well enjoy it. And that's what I'm going to try to do. Yeah. Ugh. So I guess stay tuned. Hopefully I get this fixed